See this furry guy here? This is my buddy Beans, and he's cute, and he's got a cute beard. But it works for him because he's a dog. You're not a dog, you're a man, and you need to shave, and I can help you do it inexpensively. Go to dollarshaveclub.com/Hooniverse. dollarshaveclub.com/Hooniverse. And you'll get high quality razor blades and razor handles delivered to your door every month for short money. You don't want to look like a dog, you want to look like a man. So go to the website, sign up, get your gear, and get your face in gear. Shave time, shave money, shave your face with dollarshaveclub.com/Hooniverse. Isn't that right, buddy? Yeah, that's right. Okay, you can go now. You might be an automotive enthusiast, but like all people, you grow up. Your needs change, you might start a family. You need to start thinking about what you're gonna do for your daily driver. There are a handful of automakers out there that cater to people like you. As you grow up and your needs change, it means that you think you might need to get into more boring cars like minivans and crossovers and stuff like that. That's not necessarily the case with a handful of automakers. Companies like Mazda, for example, have zoom driving dynamics throughout the entire lineup. Another automaker that I find builds cars that have a slight enthusiast slant to them, no matter which vehicle you choose, Subaru. This is the all-new Subaru Legacy 3.6R. It's a mid-sized sedan, which is typically a fairly boring segment. This car, though, doesn't have to be boring. So you're a family man now. That means your life has changed, for the better. You've got kids, you've got responsibilities, but you're at a place in life where things are good. You're happy, your family's happy. You gotta keep your family happy, and sometimes that means making sacrifices. But how much of a sacrifice do you really need to make? Let's say you're a Subaru fan, and you started with the WRX. You graduated to an STI. You are awesome. You love life. You love hammering your car on the street, on the gravel. When it looks dirty, it looks better to you. But you can't bring your kid around to that. I mean, you can if you're really cool, like I would like to think I will be someday if I'm ever a dad. But sometimes you have to sacrifice, like I said. So you make changes for your family and you have to get rid of your baby. But that doesn't mean you have to get rid of all the fun. Case in point is this Subaru Legacy 3.6R. I picked this one because it's the most exciting one of the new 6th generation mid-size sedan Legacy family. We've got a 3.6 liter boxer motor under the hood. So you've still got the boxer motor, you've still got symmetrical all-wheel drive, and surprisingly, you've still got fun driving dynamics. You can become a grown-up, but you don't need to lose touch with your enthusiast side. How's that possible? Well, yes, we're dealing with a CVT. We're dealing with a mid-size sedan. All of that sounds boring, but we're also dealing with Subaru. I wanted to use the Legacy to point out that there are some brands out there that understand at every level of the lineup, people still like driving. And that's evident here with the Legacy. This car isn't boring. It can be boring if you drive it boringly. And that's fine on your daily commute to and from work. Say you have clients, say you have family, say you have in-laws. You have to shuttle people around. You want them to be safe. You want them to be comfortable. The front seats in this Legacy are super comfortable. The armrests are padded, which is a point that a lot of automakers neglect for some reason. But it's a touch point for your arms, and these ones feel good. So beyond that, say you just had a rough day at work and you want to take the fun way home, but you have your Legacy parked outside and you might miss your WRX STI. Don't fret. The steering in this car is communicative. The brakes are consistently progressive. I do wish the pads have a little bit more bite, but that's an easy fix. I do wish the tires had a little bit more grip, but that's an also easy fix. Change those two things up and you transform your car. Subaru's done a really good job with this car because they've made it essentially what you graduate to when your family graduates from you getting rid of your STI, which I will admit would be a sad day. But They've upgraded the center stack on this car. It's really nice. The nav display's awesome. Gone are the stupid hertz and kilohertz ratings for adjusting the radio. It's bass and treble, which is what I just want in this car. And it's a Harman Kardon unit, so it sounds good. It's a nice touchscreen. It's bright and easy to read. The gauges are easy to see. This has the eyesight system. Boop, boop. So this car's very safe too, with its lane departure warnings, and you know, it's just a very safe car. It's a very modern, up-to-date, mid-size, but it doesn't have to be boring. I'm trying to stress that. The CVT will let you shift. There are only 2 companies out there that get CVTs right at the moment. Nissan is one of them. They're doing good things. Subaru is the other one. They really understand how to extract the most enjoyment out of a gearbox like this. And that's a good thing, and you shouldn't automatically dismiss a CVT. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's true. CVTs were originally designed so that a car can stay in its power band the entire time. How is that a bad thing? Yes, in their current applications, they're generally used on extremely boring vehicles. But if you think about pushing an enjoyable car hard, I mean, you're not going to take this thing at 10/10 on the track. The overarching theme here is that you've matured, you're an adult now, and you can't do that stuff anymore. You'll have, if you can really afford this brand new car, stick me out in the garage and have fun. But the point is, on a day-to-day basis, this doesn't have to be boring either. The CVT will keep you in the power band. You can keep your foot pressed and hustle this thing a little bit. The suspension rolls a tiny bit just because there is a comfort setting here, but then it catches and holds, and you just rip around turns. On-ramps and off-ramps are tons of fun. There's a lot of fun to be had in this car, and that's a very, very good thing. So you're a family man now. That means, shut up, lane departure. This is a mid-size family sedan that should not be exciting, but, hold on, but yeah, I'm gonna do that whole thing again. Now, some of the buff books tested this car and said that the acceleration was lackluster. It's not lightning quick, that's for sure, but I don't think it's boring. It's crazy that we live in an era when 7 seconds 0 to 60 is just super slow. And I gotta admit, by today's standards, and that's the tested number by one of the buff books, this car feels quicker to me, thanks to the all-wheel drive and the aforementioned CVT keeping things in the power band. So, hold on, let's make sure this Audi doesn't kill me. There you go, thanks for not killing me.